Hello guys, today I'm gonna walk through you guys my clothing store application built with Swift and UIKit from Xcode. Okay, so I have firstly I download five how can I say it, I download five image from some plug place, and I put it in assets so I can use this image in my code. So this one I name it hoodie, this one is jacket, this one is pant, and this one is shirt, and this one is short. So these are my asset, and after that I create a clothing item dot switch, and these are like my item about my clothing, like this is ID and this is title. I made it with the strings. This one is color, this is also a strings. This one is size, this is also a string. This one is the price. So for the prices I use double. Another one is stock, so for this one I use integer. Another one is image name, so for this one I use strings. After fit this one, I create a purchase thing. So this is the purchase, so this one is the item, right? So for the item I use from the clothing item, as you can see in here. So for the quantity I use integer, for the size I use string, and for the data I use date. For the date I use date. So these are the, like, for my purchase item. This one is which I offer in my store. So this is the clothing for this item. These are the clothing items. So title I use shirt, and this color is white or something like this, and the size, and this one is the size which available in here. Also I have price, stocks, and the image name. For this image name, it needs to be correct as this name. As you can see here, if something wrong in here, the image are not gonna pop up. So this is that. And for the user, I have username, code purchase, history for the purchase, and I have user string, set username as this user session is current, which is the current user or something kind of like that. So these are the thing. And after that I will explain you about my login view. So this is my login view. As you can see here, it is very clear. I make it very similar UI. So as in here, you can type your name. This is the UI text fee. So I'm gonna explain my code for the login view controller. So I create a new view controller. I make a class. I make a custom class as login view controller, as you can see here. You can see here, this is the login view controller, and the username I connected with here, and this is the view load. And as you can see, when you tap it out, it will, like, the username is the username fee, text is string in the characters. That's in here. If it is empty, and as you can say that the error gonna show that usernames cannot be empty, it will return. So this is the user session. This is something which I use for the debugging technique. So, and this one, okay, and so on this login screen, we grab the username from a text fee and create a new user object. The user is stored in user session and current user, and we navigate to the purchase view controller. So we're gonna, after this view controller, we're gonna move to this view controller. By this, we connect it with this one, and so it's gonna move to here. So in here I create a image view, the product, the price. I make a picture in here, and this is the art. This after this I gonna add to cat and move to next one in here. So for this one is the picture. This file is for the purchase view controller. As you can see in here, this is the code of purchase view controller. So I'm gonna walk through about the purchase view controller, and let me first this one. So when I log in here, it's gonna pop up like this one. So this one is for the shirt. So this is the image of shirt. So this is the image of shirt. So this is shirt. So this is the price item. The name is shirt, and this is the price of shirt. And as you can see here, you can choose how many. We have 10 stock. So how many do you want to buy, and you can put it in here. After that, you can choose hoodie. You can choose hoodie. So if you choose hoodie in here, so it's gonna be like the price gonna change, and how can I say, the product names title is gonna be changes into hoodie something. So the store's gonna be changes into 8 because we only have 8 hoodies in our store. So it's gonna be changes like that. And after that, you can change it into jacket, as you can see in here. So jacket, and it's gonna change it like this. Short. If you move the short, this is the image of short, and the price is gonna changes. The price, the product name is gonna be changes, and the stock gonna be changes. And this one is the pen. So when you switch it to the pen, these are gonna be changes into kind of like this one. So for the code, these are like I connected from here to here. So the purchase view controller, so this view will show item information and allow adding to the cart. The picture view has 2 components, one for the item and one for the quantity. And add to the cart is tab, purchase is created, and it's gonna go straight to the another cart. So this is this. So as you can see here, so first of all, these are like connected from each agent. These are the selected item index. This is the selected quantities. So as you can see in here, these are the picture, and in here, this is the item. So this is the product. So this is the image we capture from the asset. So as you can see in here, this is the item dot image name. So it's gonna capture from the assets, and it's gonna show, this is gonna show in here. So this is the titles. This one is gonna show the price. So if you want to make more, like if you want to add the product, how can I say, stock. So we already have a stock. If you want to like make how many sizes we can choose, so we can make it in here for the sizes. So this is for the picture for other items. So if the component is 0, it's gonna return to the how many item count we have in the store. So normally we have here, we have 5 items, right? So wait, okay, 5 items. And for this another one, this one is the row. It's gonna be show the row and title. It's gonna show the titles, and as it's gonna return. So for this, these are I use it for the debugging mostly. So this one is the picture is a this one is the add to cart. So after that, I can add to the cart like that. This is it. So as you can see in here, so this is how it works. So I can go over to the page and I can log in back. So this is how it works. So I'm using the most of the view controller, one view controller to another, as you can see in here. So after that, I can add to cart. So it's gonna move to another cart view controller. So for the cart view in controller, this is a little bit, how can I say, easy. So it's gonna like when we check the card button in the top navigate bar, so this takes us to the card screen. So we show the list of all items currently in the cart. Each row displays the item name, quantities, and total price. So we can delete item by swapping left on them. After reviewing, I can confirm the purchase by tapping confirm. So the cart's clear, the items are saved into the purchase history. So in the history view, we can move to the history. The table is going to display a list of previous purchase, including in the history view controller, the history screen, the table is going to display a list of previous purchase, including the item name, the quantity or size, the purchase date, and that gives user a record of what they have bought in the application. So this is a flow. I'm gonna explain about the user flow explanation. So user gonna log in with a username. They're gonna browse closing item, choose an item and quantity, and add it to their cart. In the cart, they can review and delete items before confirming the purchase. Once you confirm it, the purchase are stored in the personal history, or the data live in memory using simple models. So there is no pass system for this demo. Okay, so this is the history. So this, as you can see in here, this is the table. It's gonna history set. So it's a purchase. So for the conclusion, this wrap up the demonstration, like walk through the closing. So it's covered a basic UI kit component, view navigation, data passing, and model driven UI AI. So thank you so much for watching this video. You can feel free live to comment, and thank you for everything.